Day 731 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again. Another day, another LeetCode problem where we're doing daily LeetCode problems. And today we have question number 2729. Check if the number is fascinating. The difficulty level is easy, so you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as possible. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you need any new Apple AirPods, go on and check out that link in the description so you can get you some. Now let's see what the question says. You are given an integer n that consists of exactly 3 digits. We call the number n fascinating if, after the following modification, the resulting number contains all the digits from 1 to 9 exactly once and does not contain any zeros. Concatenate n with the numbers 2 times n and 3 times n. Return true if n is fascinating or false otherwise. Concatenating two numbers means joining them together. For example, the concatenation of 121 and 371 is 121,371. All right, y'all, so that may seem a little bit confusing at first, so let's go ahead and take a look at these examples just to make sure that we are doing this problem correctly. So, in example 1, we have our input n equals 192. The output is true. Explanation says we concatenate the numbers n, 192, and 2 times n, which is equal to 384, and 3 times n, which is equal to 576. The resulting number is this right here. So what's this? What would this be? Okay, so it's 192,384,576. This number contains all the digits from 1 to 9 exactly once. So let's break this down one step further. It says we call the number n fascinating if, after the following modification, the resulting number contains all digits from 1 through 9 exactly once and does not contain any zeros. So after we perform these operations, this operation right here, we get this number right here when n is equal to 192. Now, as you can see, this number right here has all of the numbers 1 through 9. It has a 1, has a 2, has a 3, has a 4, has a 5, has a 6, 7, 8, 9, and no zeros, right? It does not contain any zeros. So since this number fits that fascinating definition, we can return true. Now let's take a look at example 2 where the number does not fit the fascinating definition. So in example 2, we have this time n equals 100. And once again, this number is just, if we put this number next to this number, next to this number, and we combine them into one number, it would look like this. Now, back to example 2. So example 2, our input n equals 100. The output is false. Explanation says we concatenate the numbers n, which is going to be 100. N times 2 will be 200, and n times 3 will be 300. So the resulting number is 100, 200, 300. So 100,200,300. This number does not satisfy any of the conditions. So as you can see, this number right here does not have all of the numbers 1 through 9, and it has zeros. So since it does not satisfy any of the conditions, the output is false. Boom, y'all. So I hope that makes sense to y'all. And now that we understand the question, let's get into the fun part, the actual solution. Solution is not that difficult at all. Now, first thing we need to do is we're going to convert n, 2n, and 3n into strings so we can concatenate them and check if the total number of digits is exactly 9. If it's not 9 digits, it cannot meet the required condition. So we're just going to come right here. We'll say if, open up the parentheses, open up the quotation marks. We're going to use some string interpolation. So we'll say slash parentheses n, close the parentheses, slash parentheses n times 2, close the parentheses, slash parentheses n times 3, close the parentheses. Come outside of both of these parentheses, say dot count, exclamation point equals 9. So if it does not equal 9 digits, then we could automatically just return false, because if it's not 9 digits exactly, then we know either it doesn't have all of the digits 1 through 9, or it has one digit more than once, and all the digits need to be exactly once. So we just handle that right here. Boom. Now we're going to create a set from the concatenated string of digits, and a set only keeps unique characters, so digits in this case. So we're going to say let value equal set, open up the parentheses, open up the quotation marks, same thing, string interpolation. So slash parentheses n, close the parentheses, then we're going to say slash parentheses n times 2, close the parentheses, then we're going to say slash, open the parentheses, n times 3, close the parentheses, hold up, equal white space, boom. Then we'll come underneath this and we're going to check the two conditions. So the set should have exactly 9 unique digits, which ensures no duplicates, and the set does not contain any zeros, which ensures the digits are from 1 through 9 only. So we're going to say return value dot count equals 9 and 2 and signs exclamation point value dot contains. This exclamation point means the value does not contain, open up the parentheses, open up the quotation marks, pass in 0. So make sure that the value does not contain 0 and has the numbers 1 through 9 because it's a set. Boom, y'all. So let's give this a run. Make sure it runs properly before we submit it. Let's see, it's accepted, so let's go ahead and submit it. Make sure it's still accepted after we submit it. Boom, and look at that, y'all. 0 milliseconds beats 100% of users. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see, y'all. So before we go, make sure you get one more look at the code. And yeah, y'all, with that being said, I hope y'all learned something today, and I hope to see y'all here tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. See y'all then.